Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today on Lee's Bikes, we're going to try and build ourselves a Jamis Boss Cruiser. This is a coaster brake. It's a wonderful blue color men's frame. We're going to try and do this all in one consecutive shot. The only thing that we're going to go fast forward through is the unpacking of all the stuff that's on the bike. So without further ado, we're going to see how long it takes start to finish to do this, minus the unwrapping part. So we're going to rip the box open. We're going to be very cognizant of the staples that are in the lid so we don't get sliced open. Pull our bike out. We have our seat and our parts box. And we're going to start tearing it apart the same way we would with any of the other bikes. All right, so we're gonna grease our seat tube and our head tube. And we're gonna cut the seat post off the frame. Open up our clamp with a 6mm Allen wrench. Tighten down the bolt. The angle may be a little extreme, but I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. We're just going to get her into the frame, leaving ourselves enough seat post to fit in the clamp. And from here, we'll go through the unpacking. So this part will actually go through fast forward so that you don't have to sit through it all. We are going to separate our cardboard from our plastic. Make sure that everything goes into recycling that needs to. And see you in a couple of minutes. So from here, we'll open up our parts box. We have our owner's manual, our pedals, our stem, which can go straight into the frame, and our reflectors. Sorry about the interruptions. So we are going to tighten down our stem bolt a little bit. We are going to take the cap off of the top of the stem so we can get the handlebars in it. We're going to keep this in the same configuration that it's in currently. I'm going to drop the bars on. We're going to start our bolts by hand like we always do. To get to where they just touch. Gonna make sure the bars are centered. I'm gonna turn them to the approximate rider position. I'm just gonna tighten them enough so that they don't drop. We're gonna grease our pedals after we make sure that the little sandpaper adhesives are stuck on there. They seem to have fallen off in the box. We're going to start our pedals in a clockwise direction. Now on a coaster brake, we can't pedal it backwards to set the pedals, so we have to get them as tight as we can by hand. Otherwise, you're just going to have to keep turning the tool, turning the tool, turning the tool. We're going to reach through the other side. I'm going to start that pedal clockwise again from this side to that side. Now you can use a 15mm wrench. But for the final lockdown, we recommend a 15mm pedal wrench, because it has more leverage. Check our chain tension. It is a little bit tight. It is a little bit tight. A little too tight there. So with our 15, we're gonna loosen that up to where we get a little bit of play. We're gonna use the rim, pushing it over. You can see it gets tighter. Turn our wrench around. Gonna make sure our rim is straight in the frame. Gonna put our reflectors on. We're gonna put our front wheel, we've already inflated it to the 50 PSI. Make sure our lawyer tabs, the little washers with the hook on them, go into that first hole on the fork. Gonna make sure our wheel is centered in the fork. Now we're going to take her down, we're going to adjust our seat angle, we're going to make sure everything is good. We want our seat as level as possible. Tighten that down. The back tire I have not put air in yet. I will do that because our air compressor is on the other side of the room. Turn our reflector back. Should be pretty vertical. And I think we're in good shape. We're going to make sure our fork is aligned with our stem. Should be in a straight line. Set our bars to where they're going to be comfortable. And then really tighten these down. Set our reflector. And that is about it. We'll put our seat down to a lower height. And we'll air up the back tire, make up a tag, and this bike is ready to go. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how these go together pretty rapid fire. There's not really a lot to them. Put the little cap on. And I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day.